What's up guys, it's time. The Asphalt 9 is finally out for Android and iOS. So in this video, I'm actually going to be checking out its performance on the Snapdragon 845 powered OnePlus 6, which is of course said to be one of the most snappiest phones out there. We got the iPhone 10 and of course the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus with the Exynos chipset. We will see which one will give us the best Asphalt 9 performance. So I'm going to launch this game at the same time on all these phones. Here we go. And we'll see which one is going to be faster loading up the Asphalt 9. And as you can see, the iPhone 10 is ahead and it is loading. Obviously, this game does require you to have Wi-Fi connection or internet connection. But yep, the iPhone 10 is faster. All right, so we have the trailer and you can see on the iPhone, we do have the notch. I mean, it is optimized for the notch is going all the way on the side, and on the OnePlus 6 it is not actually taking the notch, which is pretty good. Alright, so first up we're playing this game on the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, and let's just quickly go and play. Now, I've set the graphics all the way to max on this phone, and let's see how the performance will be on this display. Of course, I've set it to 1080p, I haven't changed that. Let's see, okay. Looking pretty smooth. Definitely not 60 FPS, but it's looking gorgeous on this display. And the controls are actually different from the start, but I've played the Asphalt 8 for quite some time, so I wanted the controls to be like that, so I changed that in the settings, which you can do as well. So okay, we finished first and that was really quick. All right, let's go. Again, looking smooth. This is actually the first stage, so that's why. Oh, look at the effects. The water drops on the screen. Everything has been maxed out, and for the most part it is really smooth. And I'm glad that the Melee GPU is handling this really well. So we'll see how it's going to go on the iPhone and on the OnePlus. And we are second. So really good performance on the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. I would highly recommend this game. Good optimization on GameLoft, and let's try it out on the iPhone 10. So Asphalt 8 was optimized really well for this phone. Like, it ran 60 FPS straight up, better than any other Android phone. But we'll see how it's gonna go here with the Asphalt 9. And as always, if you go into settings on your iPhone 10, you will see that there is no way you can change the graphics. So it's set on default or whatever graphics it is by the developers, but you can change on Android because there are so many phones, and you want to get good performance. If you have a mid-range phone, you can set the graphics to like default or performance mode. So again, I've selected the tilt to steer controls, which is for the advanced player or Asphalt 8 veteran. Let's start off with the first stage, which is the city dash. And let's see if it's going to run at 60 FPS or not, like the Asphalt 8 was. So obviously we do have the notch covering up the display area. That's how it is on the iPhone. Okay. Looking pretty good. Okay, so far so good. I think it's above 50 FPS and no frame drops whatsoever. That is pretty good. That is iOS optimization right there. Like 0 frame drop. I can actually play with one hand and finish first. All right, back with another stage, and again, really smooth, consistent FPS. You can double tap to spin or single tap to drift. Wow, look at that car. Consistent 50 plus frames per second, no frame drop again. With this stage, I think it is perfectly optimized for the iPhone 10, which means it's going to run really good on the 8 Plus and the iPhone 8 as well. It's kind of hard to control when you're obviously recording, but I think we are second. And I have to say, the performance was really good. The FPS was a little bit more consistent compared to the S9 Plus. There was actually not a single drop at all. I would say perfect FPS performance, but then again, we do have the notch and display is smaller, so on the S9 Plus, it was a little bit more immersive experience, if that makes sense. But on the iPhone, of course, the performance was really, really good. And now let's test it out on the Snapdragon 845 powered OnePlus 6. Now, this is one of the most snappiest phones you can buy right now in the Android world. All right, so the visual quality has been set to default. We're just gonna change it and set it to high quality. That's the max, as you can see. Okay, I just launched the first stage, and here we go on the OnePlus 6. Again, this is the 8GB RAM model. All right, things are looking really snappy. You can see all the effects and everything, the droplets going on the screen. Okay, consistent performance, Snapdragon 845 with Adreno 5 series GPU. Okay, we finished first. All right, testing out another stage, and I have to say the performance of the OnePlus is okay. So there was a little bit frame drop there when the effects were, going on the screen. But again, just like the Galaxy S9 Plus, for the most part, it is really smooth. So you won't be going to be noticing this at all. And I really like that the notch is not taking any space, so again, really smooth for the most part. Effects and everything, high quality stuff, can completely handle that. And we finish off first. So yeah guys, that was the good old gaming test of one of the best phones on the market with the best chipset, Snapdragon 845, Apple A11, and the Exynos 9 series processor. I have to say the experience was a little bit better on the S9 Plus and the OnePlus 6 just because of its bigger display. On the iPhone, we have the notch taking up the space, so there's no way you can disable the notch on the iPhone. It is how it is, but on the OnePlus, you can see despite having the notch, the display is not going all the way. On the S9 Plus, of course, there is no notch. So that's why the experience was better on these two phones. So yeah, let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below, and subscribe to the channel with notifications on if you haven't. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.